and munching on adult pellets. Then she started to get clingy with Hanno, spending all day with him in his office and sleeping at his feet. Then Esther went on a shopping spree at Winners and bought a ton of cute, useless bunny stuff, which Peekaboo didn't like. Ew! Esther also made Peekaboo some treats with this cute thing, and some organic loofahs, which Peekaboo loved. Then Peekaboo started scratching up the corner and relaxed on her new seagrass mat. Oh yeah!
Hi guys, welcome back to Peekaboo's journey. So if you guys have been following Peekaboo's Instagram, we have amazing news. Peekaboo survived her surgery. Yay! So firstly, I thought it was going to be a lot easier to get her in her box and take her to the vet. But of course, it was a complete disaster.
Here you go, Peekaboo, your favorite strawberry. Oh no. Not this again. Where are you going? Oh no. Need your help. Good girl. Oh shoot. Oh no. I need you to film this. Oh shoot. Why'd you be so difficult? Why?
Because she knows. You've wound her up. It's okay. It's okay.
It's supposed to be easy.
Just calm down for a sec. Just sit down. Let me go deal with the car. You've wound her up. She knows something's happening.
To start things off, Peekaboo has been doing this thing where when you walk away from her, she chases after you and sometimes gets like caught up in your feet. So I had been trying to be careful about that, but that morning, of course, I was rushing and nervous. She chased me down the hallway into her room and I almost stepped on her head and killed her, okay? I almost killed her before her surgery.
Oh my god, okay, we have to leave for the vet in like 20 minutes, and I almost stepped on her head. I could feel her head under my foot, and I just didn't take the full step. I almost killed our bunny before her surgery.
So it was not a good start to the morning. Anyway, she knew something was up right away. She was suspicious. As soon as I put the kitty scratch pad down for her to jump on, she just ran away. I had to chase her around the house for 5 minutes.
It's okay, baby.
She just knew. At one point, I got her on the scratch pad. She jumped off from like almost like my chin down.
No! Oh my god. How did she jump from that high? Peekaboo? Oh my, where is she? Oh. I got her and then she jumped off from like 5 feet up. Come on, baby.
And then when I finally got her on the scratch pad the second time, she was trying to jump off again and I had to hold her like this to prevent her from falling.
Good girl. I'm gonna jump off again. Oh my god, she wants to jump off again.
Exactly.
She's fully vertical.
Yeah, that's what we have to be. She's gonna jump out. Here.
Okay. Can you grab my purse?
It's gonna be okay. It was disastrous. Anyway, we were a few minutes late for the appointment, but I had let them know we were having difficulty getting her into her box. I'm just gonna have to get a carry-in case, like one of those horizontal ones. The vertical one is just annoying, so I'm gonna get a horizontal one. One of my lovely viewers recommended that I put the crate inside her room a few days before and like feed her in there and get her comfortable with it and, you know, put treats in there and stuff. So that is a great idea. Thank you. I will try that next time. So anyway, when we finally got to the clinic, we had a really lovely surprise. Dr. Beale was there to greet us.
Oh my god, Peekaboo, Dr. Beale is here! Dr. Beale! Hi!
I just wanted to say hi.
That's so
It happened
nice.
we were going to be here at the exact same time, so. Good luck, baby girl. Good luck, girl. She'll be fine. Why she just like, you'll be fine too. All will be well. Thank you. You're welcome. We're all there in spirit. Amazing. I'll take care. All right. We'll talk to you guys later. Okay. See you.
Oh my God, it was so sweet of her to just send us off with well wishes, and we were so grateful. Thank you so much, Dr. Beale. That was so awesome of you. And then when we got to the clinic, it was pretty quick. I said my goodbyes and they took her away, and that was it.
Okay. Big day. All right. I'm going to go through the little checklist. Hi, Peekaboo. Do you know what's happening? Well,
Well, if you're ready, I can take Peekaboo back. Yeah. And then we'll go through the checklist, okay? Okay. Are you ready to say hello? Goodbye? You brought a heat pad. That's amazing. Goodbye. You're so good. She's gonna be okay. You just keep breathing, okay? Just keep breathing. I love you. We're all praying to the bunny gods today. Yes. So we made her a cute little home in the back. She's got her hay. She's got everything, okay?
Thanks so much, Jen.
Okay. Now, just to confirm, everything that we went through on the phone, so we're going to do nail trim, up to the doctor for blood work.
Yeah.
It's kind of really hard to get blood from a bunny, so.
I know, I saw some videos last night.
Of course you were.
Of course I did, of course.
Yeah, things not to do. No microchip, because you don't need microchip.
No.
And we've got a little diaper or medical shirt, depending on what
Yes,
we need
please,
for it,
yeah,
okay?
we didn't have time to
So
get
that's all good. And then we've got basic CPR.
If needed.
If needed.
Yes.
So we just need some signatures. And then I'll be back there with her. I'll keep you posted.
That's all I need, thank you.
So shortly afterwards, I got a call from Dr. Chris. I found out his last name. It's Dr. Mulligan. We hadn't met yet, and I only had heard about him through Dr. Beal, so she never mentioned his last name. So I had lunch with Dr. Beal, I think the day before, and she was kind of getting me ready for what to expect. So I originally thought that what could go wrong in the surgery is that the heart gives out, but she said it's actually more likely that they just stop breathing, and also there could be anesthetic issues. So I was like, oh great, more stuff to worry about. And then when Dr. Mulligan called me, he confirmed all of that, and he said that basically she might not respond well to anesthesia, and it's like 1 in 50 rabbits that die from the anesthetics, and it's something like 1 in 2,000 for dogs. So yeah, I was like,
Why are you telling me this?
of course he had to tell me that, just, I needed to know. But you know what, I felt good about it, and I just accepted that
Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen.
So I didn't know if they had taken blood from her. Dr. Beal told me it's really hard to get blood, and sometimes it's better off to just do the surgery because the surgery is quick, instead of putting them through all this extra trauma, like getting the blood and intubating them. But I think Dr. Mulligan said he was going to try to intubate her. So I need to talk to Jen. So Jen is actually a shareholder at our new clinic that we are opening together. She actually scheduled the appointment with Dr. Mulligan for Peekaboo and arranged everything. And this was actually her very last day at the clinic. So I was so grateful that she was there, because she was sending me updates and pictures, and like I was sitting by the phone for about an hour and a half, just like freaking out, trying to keep my cool, but mostly freaking out, waiting for news.
Okay, so it's 9:49, and I was told that I might hear something after 10. So I am sitting here by my phone, waiting and praying. Okay, it's 10:20, and I think it's been just over an hour since they started, and it takes about an hour and a half, 2 hours, I think, to complete from beginning to end. The actual surgery is only like 10-20 minutes, so I should be hearing something within the next half hour, I hope. I had a little sip of coffee today. Big mistake. It's just making my heart race, and I already have anxiety. So dumb. Goodness. Good news, I'm begging you.
So no news?
No news. No news is good news. They started at like 9:15. It shouldn't take more than 2 hours. So, we should hear something back soon. Any minute now. I should have drank that sip of coffee. It is like killing my soul. Come on, Jen. Come on. Message me. Come on, give me something, lady.
Oh, that's fresh.
What's that? The plain one? Oh, shoot. Oh my god. That's delicious. Oh my god, okay, I gotta pee.
So before I sat down to wait for the news, Hannah and I decided we were gonna go treat everybody to some gifts. So we went to the local bakery and got some really yummy cakes for everyone, and I got a nice little fancy skincare thing for Jen because I know she loves this Eminence brand. And then we came home and I spent an hour and a half sitting by the phone, freaking out. Finally, I got the amazing news from Jen. She texted me.
There? Surgery done. Oh my god! She looks so messed up. My poor sweet baby. She looks so run down. Look at her, honey. Look at her, guys. Oh, my sweet baby. Oh. Thank you, Jesus. Wait, honey, you gotta hug me.
my god, I felt so good, guys. Like, it was such a relief. So we dropped Peekaboo off at like 8 a.m. and they did all this prep and stuff and didn't actually start the surgery till like 9. I heard just before 11 a.m. that she was complete, and then they kept her to monitor her until around 5. So we went to go pick her up.
Did you really? We did? At church? Why did you do that? We love you so much. Thank you so much. I didn't really do anything, but... You did. I mean, it's also your last day. You were such a support to me. Oh, you're so sweet. And this is for Dr. Milligan. Dr. Milligan. It's also my note.
And we thought we were gonna like be here earlier, so we got you guys some pastries, so they might have to be for tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'll trade you. Thank you. That's awesome. Okay, ready to see my baby? Alright, I'm just gonna go over her discharge. Okay. So she came in today for her spay. Before that, she was placed under general anesthetic. So you might notice she's not herself today. Provide her food as per normal, but don't be surprised. If you have just a cage that you keep her in, for the next 2 weeks, it's gonna be strictly in there. No like running around the house and anything like that. She's gonna have to be restricted for the next 2 weeks, okay? Yep. Her sutures are internal, so you won't have to bring her back in to have them removed, okay? As long as everything looks good at the end of the 2 weeks, she can go back to normal life. Alrighty, here she is.
Oh, let's get.
Let's go back to life, eh? Thank you so much, guys. No problem. Have a good rest of your evening, okay? You too.
Just useless.
Completely useless.
Yes, yeah, we'll celebrate when she's okay. And don't worry, Maggie and I will be on standby for the next 24 to 48 hours. Thank you.
Oh my god, she looked so different. First of all, they had this like green onesie on her, which she needed to prevent her from picking at her incision. And it just made her look so skinny. And like she had this like weird look in her eyes because she was drugged up. Because they had tattooed a serial number on her ear, she had all this like ointment to like prevent it from dyeing her fur, and it was just like everywhere. She looked so gross and just so sad and pathetic. Oh, poor thing. It was so good to have her back. I put a heat pad inside the box because it's so important for bunnies to stay warm when they come home from surgery. But as soon as we put her into her little pen, she was like freaking out. She was running around, and oh my god, we were just trying to stop her, and I was just so worried about her incision.
Right?
It's okay.
It's okay. It's just calm down. This thing looks so uncomfortable. Okay, baby? She definitely knows where she is.
But I think she really just was scared and probably felt betrayed by us.
Understandably so.
But it was just so heartbreaking to see her like that. And she went straight to her litter box. I guess she felt that was familiar. And then I guess the drugs took over because she fell asleep on her litter box. Like she could not stand straight. She was like toppling over.
So she was pretty active. She was running around a little bit, hopping around, and then she went up on her litter box and fell asleep. And she looks dead, but I can feel her breathing. I can feel her heartbeat.
I left her castle inside her room, but I just like put stuff on top so that she couldn't jump up, because I just wanted her to have a comfortable place because she really loves her castle. So she went straight to her castle and fell asleep. Oh, by the way, the tattoo in her ear, oh my gosh. I didn't know it was going to be so big, and like, I didn't even know where they were going to put it, honestly, but they put it in her ear. Yeah, I was kind of like,
oh my god, like that's ugly.
it's all crusty now, and I think a layer of skin's gonna fall off and then it's gonna be lighter. So that's fine. So they had asked me if I also wanted to get her chipped, and stupid me, I thought a chip was like a GPS tracking system. But no, it's just to identify her. If someone happens to find her, they could scan her chip and then they would know who the owners were. So I was like, okay, we're not doing the chip. But yeah, I was a little bit sad that the tattoo was so ugly and huge. But anyway, what's done is done. So right away I knew like I had to make her pen even smaller because I was just so worried. Like with every step she took, I was like
Dying inside.
because I was worried about her incision. So I made her room as small as possible, and I can't remember if it was the first night, but I did end up sleeping with her for 3 whole nights, which was so difficult because I haven't had a cold in like over 6 years, and of course I had to catch a cold that very day. I think it's because we had been out and about like buying gifts for everyone, and I thought it was just allergies because I get allergies to Peekaboo's hay and her fur. This was actually the mildest cold I've ever had. I just popped a bunch of vitamins. Basically, I just had a runny nose. I didn't have a sore throat. It was just a runny nose for a week.
Coming up next.
Please. Thank God. Good girl.